but to enable transfer of the knowledge obtained through innovation to others. I spent my first day on Tuesday at Ahmedabad, where I don't go so often, but I was in a Gujarat Technical University workshop on intellectual property, the audience consisting of people like many of us here, namely scientists, physicists, electronic engineers, biotech and pharma people, young students and very senior researchers, all eager to know more about that additional element which one needs to solicit investment into innovation on one side, and on the other hand, to give a justified reward to the innovators for having created the innovation, namely by not allowing unauthorized use of the innovation, but allowing others only against reasonable remuneration and reward to do so. What astonished me then, that audience consisting mainly, I could even say exclusively, out of scientists, was how eager they were to learn more about how to erect the fence innovation and how much need there is, and this does not certainly only apply to Gujarat, but also to other places in India, in a very strange kind of people, I would say, like my professional colleagues, and also I myself have the honor to belong to, namely technically trained people with an additional, not too deep maybe, not like brilliant lawyers need it, knowledge of law, in order to be a translator of technical and scientific facts into a language which can be handled by lawyers and judges, which is the actual task of a patent attorney. And I saw in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, that they have established one very important instrument for this, namely weekend courses, actually a full master course, only taking place on weekends with some evenings during the week also, which enables people working in technical subjects, in scientific subjects, in practice, to acquire the necessary additional legal knowledge. I think there cannot be enough of such courses, and I would even like, and I would like to conclude with this, encourage also my colleagues and friends, and particularly also the patent authorities in India, to look at an example which at the moment Singapore is giving. Singapore has decided to establish a kind of a patent training academy for technical people exclusively. They follow very strongly the, actually, I have the honor to say, German model of patent attorney training, where in a 2 to 3 years course, probably it will be only 2 years, details will be published early this year, patent experts to become either examiners at the patent office, where they are bitterly needed to increase the manpower, and I saw today in newspapers here in India that also the Indian government is trying to put more personnel, qualified examiners, into the patent office to accelerate procedures. And on the other hand, these people have the choice also in about the middle of their education to not go into the patent office, but to go into private practice, assisting lawyers, assisting companies in drafting patents which then lead to valuable intellectual property rights. This idea of a joint training where participants then during the course of their 2 years education can decide which way to go, because in the first year this education is practically the same for both professions, is a brilliant idea, and I can only hope that also in India such an institution like this, I would say, already established Examiners Patent Experts Academy in Singapore might arise. Singapore is highly respected in India. I know this as a paradigm, as a good example for best practice in training and exercising IP, and I'm very proud that I am the member of an advisory board in Singapore to establish this education institute, and it might not be bad that our Indian colleagues and the patent authorities in India continue their way towards such an institution in the manner which has started already. Education is the key to come to the ability to create intellectual property rights, and the intellectual property rights, notably patents, are necessary to create a possibility for technology transfer, to share knowledge, not to exclude others. This is my message. Thank you very much that I can be here. Thank you.